Abrantia Nano Kwesiada Yakotre ne se wode etuahye ne ho akọ Assemblies of God asori fa koma panyini John Dramani Mahama ne hokafo esom a na obi nim ne ode etuo no koye no ene na emremu no yede ne kogina aseni bia ye bo no kwadu ebra wono efiri aseni enu ase no anobaba ye mu akiri no na primo otinadwemu Judge Francis Obri etre se abrantie no ne woyeye no ese fatase etwena so ne santi odna kwato fiase emfinhia edu na mane bofo a wokọ aseni bia ho no kire se ebra abrantie Charles entry ekopie aseni bia ho no na onimranim ni lawyer biara otwitwa ede age no nti ono kwanteko ne de kosi wa ye de kwadu no ye de ebo no Adom kase ne omanfo bi edi nkomo ama ona kire wona adwene dia fa abrantie mfiedu ede ama ne se omfa nkoda efiase no ho
bibia omampene kwa sore na udi tu akwhye ho dia one attempt to bia se omampene because pastor no attempt na nka wakum pastor da to one say nye pastor nti no koye na ya isa omampene no ko dia na adwumu no bibihwase
na mpacho 10 years no mo dia ma no odwen wo sen
man 100 years anka yamam
nibetu ba se in pabonisem na ye no ana tutu bia obi so ehyiase because you tune kitan kwa pona se umma bi onya tune kwa yeden edi tune free so atase se tune ya no nsa ne dia so bi ndi emma no sense no ho na so investigation yeden if you num hu pa kon edi tune yeden edi ma no so no so ko tutu ne se walanse so a ano so ne bekire so edu ka pa ya we amro ba so krampo
kwan a mudi kan de ne fa so no em se ya wukura anka ne a wonye ready so beka no beka if say the spray pepper egu aso a obodama wie enti no ne a wonye wa adwen so beka no beka enti to me ne de omo anye fe eso mo ma na ni da ho so da se na fe de omo bisa ne sem na ono a che na adwen na nye se mo be panish na asa ebe force na kan ne anye de ense so kan enti to me ne de omo anye fe enye right.
Itu be say omusan ye de omusan ko ka asem ni.
Oh yes. So mama kwa no nani da ho. Pepper spray ni free na adwen mu. Na fe de omusan de ne ye den. E din ko gina kwa so be say akasa asem ni bio a. Because say bi otafrache, say me wu treat me bad. Wu mo treat me na say wu pese unya yi free me obenya me. I say na be ya meka ne me ye ready say me den meka. Enti no rest say omuma spray pepper ni free na so. So that say na fe de omumisa no say obesa akasa asem ni bio.
First of all, mintimi nka se na adwirimu da ho ana na adwirimu na ho. But na me pese omunya abotre ye hwehwemu yi because ebe nwanwa se obidi tu be hye ne ho ebe ba sori dem. Ti na me pese mpanifo no ye hwehwemu yi ansa no ma judge no. Judgment na ba intem dodo. Nti madwe nkire wo ho ne se omo apre omo ho dodo ebetimi omo nsamfa ne mra try bi na omo musa no omo hu kwan kra itu ni efa so ba dem ho. Because bia or a force worker bia na say so mo jeri na no nko evidence bi wo ho omo nti mimi nko amadwene de omo abu atanchi antem dodo to omo samla biem
and say the very day now they to call a chain ho kwasoro no was Mahama present in the church. Oh no, very good. And I don't believe there obia or ye ready say kwako kumubi in this modern world in bia ba no and it be chain ho na in a way, no, like I say, or panic, and I say, or stress, like I'll be say, you baby, I do not any biaba or be infatuated in Shannon. Our one minister of Quaco president. Like in a way, no, Pona, Ama, Yiding. People get that kind of suspicion and to arrest the person. It's immediate to me, I think, say, we have to go through the case very well.
What you did to cause the death of Atamels can cause the death of Mahama.
No, that is not possible. That can only happen if Mahama is dead.
Mandela called prison by an Obama president.
When you return from prison, you can become president. Mandela became president after 7 times in jail. You can equally become president after 7-year sentence.
Yasai aba ma yenkoso enda eye obibia sese wajibra ohwe eye Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so. Well, Ghana Television Awards Best Television Hostess of the Year. Made the text line beto Mahama was also na Best Morning Show TV and also made the text message in beto at the amount. But my text message in on 1760 and to Jibre and Kinkani na and fa amount. Quickly, my wish Honorable Kwabna Anomafo Asin South. I think this time I got it right. Mashibe Jenny, yeah, happy birthday. Nyame adoma echina wawoda wakwanso nkoso kwantino. Honorable Nana Kwabna Anomafo Asin South Mensin Krachi udi wawoda nyame adoma echina. Happy birthday in advance. Yeah, the say nyame nkoso man ani wonya no ne bambo na hoden enye kese also. And DSP Kodia Yakoso Mao Yako, your auntie, Mrs. Eva Sewa Boachi, late. Na iye no shisha nyame aduma King Solomon Gardens. Memenda we are benda suman runabout. Na fi akopene krabia wo agogo krotia aduna Adriana Cemetery. Ehona ye mame ye Mrs. Eva Sewa Boachi, late. Ebe na iye no nsem. Iye nankasa beba so ye dan suman King Solomon Gardens, Benda Suman, runabout, Anna Bill, happy birthday, and Koma, Nana Anomafo, Kwabna, Mensin Krachi, Asin South. Well, Ibrahim said in summer, how do I be doing common Ebro and a paper country say, Alaji Baturi, Betina Sansuna, Ninjan for Osebos, Honorable Biamwa, and so at Naswe, na in idea adventure Abba. Kwanye faso ehunioma yetenioma se ye kenkan nioma so edayanim also adwenche the Fabrem on 1760 Fabre na intibin Jibre enkinkama. Meanwhile memma kwanye mo intibin makasa minute be num edamanim no on 0302 211701 up to 4 0302 211701 up to 4. Make match up to say.
Morning, Omani. Omani, me tell you,
yeah, eat you quite.
I was some power, some Ghana man again. Omani, me fuck when you're so much here, Unia could my money for can't come teacher man. None of the beat, the home will be and chanko more. Now, Omani, me just sing there to any more check. Now, no, your mamma had a be super now. I'm coming here and carry a woman, a queen and I are free. I assume you are going to be to Kaka. Portrait ma good on my memory. Portrait no man. We must also be for about the bet. And the local business of the Antono. Nebu a jeans and follow one now. It is your ban.
Local bets.
That's so. I can't be a service and that question in mind.
Okay.
Now, on my
yes, sir.
Your money. Again, will be perfect. Nipa Enkukum Mampani. I will get a memoir. A bayadi be chat to cry. Now, that is really abandoned. Now, did I go for a book of film or more day? I wait the intent to your money 10 years. The best among the Marco, and no can argue, even argue.
All right, yeah, that's it. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Upon to say,
Chediam for Darama Gususha, why am I getting 30 Bayona?
Okay, you too.
But Omidiane, big Bernard, ammonia, and the air condition special. I will refer me at 0279. 1010 0279 1010 Pasha our them at teach me the channel on abo currency opening school boys work at Peter Michel akakra America and say the best Ghana company on say assembly over a tuja hona etimi e bia asem no asem no kopiemu ejeli ni background so bisu wo so etimi ma ne chepa e be hwa en kasa asem no na ye ne konebra be ye nte ho asem bi na asem no to atwa ntimi sere say ebia to obi na soma no so kra na esen company ko timi nye hwehwem ehun se ebia nipa bi ta na chi na edi se emana ko di se adwuma na anka ya timi akache ache omu nyina na se timi bua in terms of onkotam sa na se 10 years no okutwa bana ne panyi na ota na chi no so da so wa so mbe sa ba shisha shisha foforo de ba se ye nhwehwe asem no nkoti afre ansa na daily no ebeba aba big benada mo.
All right, yeah, that's it. Karim, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam ko na mo ho de say.
Boko when chi boko ye te on ka che.
Yo kobna ye fra ye nyamukura tantu ya jumano kobna ya temo metia mi MP na matia mi party chairman o ye kina mabu so pia ubedru sampa na oba wanchi why kobna me de papa no kura me share TV o mo bisa ebi edi no ko jail kura nsema o ka no obia no a ye doctor be hu so obia ginu mo ka no bet papa en kwa de abranti kobna bibi wo ho.
Okay.
Nipa no pa o kwa kuku obi na waye kwa o se atameti wu ya mena nkese media de roles ye se mi ko Libya na no social media Ghana India se egu ya ni ase na de kwa ko se obi si we papa we pa na e ba bi di president na bi party an kama jai party no papa we no mbesuma no se papa we abrantie we on ko yima mpanyi ni enya se bia ya nto aba ma no ntia na ye mpani nkwan wo ye hia se wontina na so obedi 70 80 years kura 90 years kura wonni sa yi no na nyakupo ni tamo so a na wakona branche we na we ba be na amanfo so di ko social media na ebu ni maze obi na esma wana be sma we Mr. Francis get na no obi bu anya mo ne kasa na onsa revisit because say they o di asem no tentem no asem no embe hu di ewu so obi wom na say me nipa ko ayen chi ntum because obi anya na dwene say obese okuma mpanyini oni ko onyamenya adwuma
e da se Karim anya na obi boy Francis obi boy ana judge panyi tutujagu machi apom ti say
ya me akwa ayo me akwa no pa ya me sha wa dwuma pa wo ye ana pa ni ka se be so chufu pa so ya fa me safre kwasi akufu wo si wo chiawo ano amu juma wodu ono to so chiawo ase me fa ncha ka se ko ma ka ne de je pon hene ba ase me ni ameko ma sam so ma fona me ni ana sam na ane da ya ma ne 10 years no na dia kira sana ya mpane fo mo ma ma kala bia wo mutumi ma sentence no ya na agro ho na sa prison eni pa bo ma peswa Chasa edi or how at the bala or mine. Says ya Adom and it yatin very wakaso beko president. As ya shisha. What I or Jiraso beko president. Send it from not to your papa. And I'm not doing your papa because for last summer. About that guy, I'm some watching problem kakra. Shabba sentence in the Yadinakofuka Hakonina, Kaka, Wakaka, or watching problem. To make so I think that we are sending 10 years of Sadnako. Master, and some of the castle of Bakumobino. So I am so Bakuna Pala, Yami Pia Frenano. So I am so many Kukuan. Then I'm sending Panuaju Mukaka Crentino. I did not say no one Kosono. That's what so Baku president when I say you're true. I didn't know that before I drink out someone who not one more fan out there who and go for Kuama Bossa for the son of this Argumano. When we are saying, I'm on 10 years. As I may have said for the time you almost will about the attention you on my can call you. That is so 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. You have done it for our 1 year, our 1 year. You have thrown more money or young army as for mine. And one of the question, yeah, I'll see you to make a. Some are sending for my to make a chance for 1 year. Now, I can't imagine I have seen a branch here, you have a question of quarter, 10 years. That's a problem. I know what pay. I know what pay. Okay.
All right. Nana Branch, good morning. Upon to say.
Good morning, O my hen.
Nana Bokode.
Yamia do my hen Bokopa. O my hen. Mammy Pastor was naming chair honorable SS Rob, not Casco, a veteran Bamon. I mean, Saint Champion report me starting crack. I keep without a MC. O my hen, look at some parents, Sao Quay way on the boy, no pastor say, or Peso Kukuma, opinion. Gilino. Because when I do, let's say, I do me a papa and a way, Sana. Yes, it's you know. Yes, better than I do me a camera. And send the Paris and I have yes idea. Okay. Fire didn't faster than many mistake. Mine, yeah, I am dream Kakamano.
Okay, yeah, Elvisia, Yaquaba, Yaba, Ebedi and Coborabo be a more Quaba, be able to
Boko Enia.
Created too much fear and panic. Opposition too much.
I'm not fear and panic.
Opposition too much fear.
Any Chrome has anger. And this is for your maton create.
That is why how you do this more weak.
You create fear and panic, maybe a week.
More weak in opposition. Bibianye. More off no more sign loans be agreement Mujitu. We are not Bahan Mabeka say and a moon. That is the challenge I have with me. So and with these issues no our parliament because almost loans are passing and more pajamu wake up and not that quite ever told you say buying you bond or $250 million a Kabiana most Mujatu Obasa and all this sort of and Mama Ghana for the reality on the ground there.
Fortunately, 9 o'clock here, Dr. Akuto say, will lead the team at a press conference in response to the supplementary budget. There was a tepebayano. So you won't be any argument biano. And the parents Rebecca Ghana for TB. Now, parliamentary system there. Nyafi de sama be kan tintin view. The way a system teaches you know. You can have your say, they will have their way. Sorry, so I boycott you. Omudo so nkwan de. Ombebobo hona makase ya pass. Ntien de bia bibiba parliament bia ya che adwin. Speaker ma ho kwan ofre sorry kasa. We dey ankoye we ya problem be nyani. Ya say ne be ya. Rebecca, Obia Casavia, speaker, or put to voter, procra by voice. All those in people say aye. Now, Dom Cassiana, at him aye, procra, or more and so can say, at him no, speaker said the eyes have it. Say, and Peninsula, it's okay, and kind, and Tuaba. The Tuaba don't do so say, still. Nyamu kana wasiafa. It is a short of saying that me and parliament or class parliament and hunin fasono. The bia a coco chair adwin. Hands that will be bia questions I will see beside bisa. Obekaya, sa content send me by say flood by a nipa found shading quaninoma. You move in a story beside say a bind by parliament ha. As a loan, almost loan, almost 700 million. 2012, I'm buying a minister for local government then, of example, for your home press conference. Because of normal competition, when you grana AMA, Sukoya or Modia, the Sika, Yanima Parliament, so media. A besessa, be our car. Sir, so you send me a car on a being CPU. 2012. I'm in charge of 2013. You see, President Mahama, he moved to site. Was a groundbreaking. Sikaya Kwajia, the Babaya Jumama Accra, Science U 7 years. You'll be seen there. Sikana Marabisa, away the Atuama way. Ubisa, Ukayeva Consdauda. Ubisa Yama. A speaker cram, a home order. So, my Besanshi. Even Nilante, original now say in crowd, continue crowd, only more shade. My speaker can say, I'm in charge of South Dynamic loan agreement on the Parliament 2012. I'm saying ministers, me and finance, first I have the local government. And a sign 20 because only more shade. Pim, so our speaker say, I'm going to go for a report by 23rd. Me and this question. Yes, rise 23rd. Let's see how Minister Collins Bisan say, report now speaker say, Babana way, or so the Abba. Who could table office jobs here and Sanka report to be 23rd, yeah, last week, yeah. By me, DH, and Yadia, maybe I can't do no. Yadia, maybe opposition there, short of saying, Sebia, maybe I bet is a year two in Pabwa Parliament. You know, say, you know, yeah, be good sway. Menka say, I hear you until the Church Ghana for Mama Ghana for Atias. wamaji watu se bia wo ba obetuma ya asen ya omo wo sese no untumi ka se wo wie wadwuma.
I see. But Oka County project, matters. Alaji, me who were news, only other journalists, na more site. I think probably to go and inspect issues about of the lawyer say usu be kwa MP, Honorable Kere Japan. Raise issues about Ibrahim. Sir, I for the local government for Enya. I didn't say be braba. Proximity to baby now Janet in fact, waku na what na wakenkan na wasua nneɛma bebree deɛ akɔ so ne deɛ ɛkɔ so yi ɛne nneɛma bi a ɔka Japan ne lawyer say usu raise relationship between the presidency Mahama and then local government no deɛ okohu yɛ ne deɛ ɔkenkan ne deɛ wate no ma nkyerɛmu kakra
mahim da sipi onche omamu he Badwam na na pay. To be honest with you, many lawyer Obiamwa to some extent ARG. In fact, we fee project yenya 2012 kwana eshase. Glorious bread and a status our project.
2012 department approve it.
Me say project ni faribana me say I check just to emphasize the way you are managing project you are managing. Because since way back in 1998 on and I started say yeah lagoon, I see hotel or I beach water sport and they started project here almost how many years now? Going to 20 years as a country. Any excuse here? We have no excuse. But in Pempi, Sana make a Bian, we say ba, maybe I have a money or some. No problem that's so not Ghana for Ebre. And are we serving the people of Ghana? This is my worry. Politicians, both on the left and on the right, they enjoy heckling each other. Yeah, no, money score political points. But the issue to say Nyaoka about this Ibrahim is where is the issue about Ibrahim? Say Obi ni president he has no right to do anything. What is it? Disaster by June 3rd. Nipo almost 160 every omunkwa. Japadi and Tuminka. Indeed, vehicles akemo gota kasiano. And a papa way also say also in fact a young room lion other people or more waste management obia baba. And then there was this arrangement or government through the local government more equipment beer or emergency purposes for the districts they are deployed. And now just release cars because they want to immediately remove the debris so to avoid future any further flooding. Because the flooding is simple. Nema egum no nsuo to nsuo ntumi ko nti se nsuo ntumi ko a me be pia wanti. Ena ma omo vehicles ena ye ma omo fuel. But omo a di omo nipa ena omo expertise ena ye adwuma no free. Yes omo jiska wa ban. Obi ehun letter say si release car no ema EMP pe. Oi. Niti I the happy. At once minority for a jump here. I say we are council. But the truth of the matter is that project we since 2012 and a parliament approval loan. I think it's about 600 million.
663.
663 million. Now, Conti, an American company, I think they were also instrumental in getting the money. And they were supposed to come down. Unfortunately, lawyer mo any. Me na uka say loans biya President Kufuor ni NPP mre ya approve ye pass ye. And then almost 7 years I still na ye I still disbursement minu ever. Out me sign contract an agreement for loan. It take time. That loan a check to the extent that company my information is that it looks like they are no more interested in the job. Should we sit down and fold our arms? Abrante sorry, I say, oh, Kokobua, na mommy car, mommy fuel. We see some say the year, New Year, your mom paying. It doesn't wash.
It washes.
Why?
There are questions.
Tell me.
Honorable be a member. My large in chief.
There are questions. So be some one of the questions.
Who said who covers so ready then I can. But to continue, because my more explanation, we see it doesn't wash.
Yes.
But ordinarily, no.
Maybe some question, Mr. Obi, because new president, more mine.
The argument will never be that. What about say Obi no president, the man in the now so you mistake.
So what is the argument? So what is the argument here? Or charge
it's free parliament.
Only about answer contract say or charges ka. Or ye juman amaitwenka. That's the first thing. He's not taking. He has no contract with government. It's just a voluntary service, and this is not his first time of doing it. Now, motorway SIA. I have close motorway for almost 2 months, around 3 months, and then any year. I caused a lot of inconvenience to Tema, travel committed between Tema, because then we use one side of the motorway. This gentleman brought his company to use less than 1 week to execute the work. Obia and come Bia. And he's been doing it. And yes, I need a president. Indeed, before President Mahama Baba the president, that gentleman was a self-made man. If anybody who knows Ibrahim Mahama or Ghana, what can't you say? He even helped the brother to reach where he is. Hey, Omai, let me tell you something here. Papa no na NDC were opposition now, or both the government and even opposition members. That is his nature. On open to me as you know what I'm saying, but you because of political points. Or no onye politician. Yankopa Chenade, but he wants to share it with the general public. This is not his first time of say war. Indeed, way back, this war position, and many of the MPP are more power than them. Most of them will be somewhere. They benefited from that gentleman. That time, Eddie and Omuyaman, or government, when they were helping him, or when he was helping them. You know, because up to today, MPP opposition, they call Eko Jimbwa, campaign ya moye yina, obia, ebimu call, so obuaye.
Philanthropy is a different ballgame when it comes to administration of Ghana.
Okay.
Indeed, there should be a clear distinction.
So tell me, is there a contract?
If in my personal capacity,
yeah,
Ibrahim said, and I'm a private business according to Akoya. There's a clear distinction between that of that relationship and how Ghana should be run.
And I'm asking you, tell me what is the wrong here? Has he got any contract? Has he unduly benefited from any contract in this project?
Okay, Honorable Biama.
I want to finish with you.
I'll ask my question.
Because I beg you, I want to deal with the you said there were questions. So let me deal with those questions.
I'm saying it's not trash. It's not easy to trash it like that.
No, you see, please,
Honorable Biama to boss.
Fair. Papa, we only about any contract. One contender.
He's repeating himself.
He's repeating himself. You know I can do this better than you. You know I can do this better than you.
We spend all the time talking about the individual. I'm not interested in
you. You know I can do this better than you.
I'm interested in the individual.
18 years
now we who na start all over.
Pacho. Honorable Biama. I would say I like you.
So I'm saying you I can do this better than you. Who can about good governance?
Yeah.
And I'm so saying, has he gone to sign a contract? So we're using the brother advantage, sending brother president into a contract. What is wrong with say me Baba Bomi mine? That's the question I want to ask you. What is wrong with that?
All right.
That's about buying one equipment, any fuel. ni ono oye aboman ye okay. And like I was telling you, this project in the likely event say kontikura amakura Ghana. Secondly, omubakura, it means that there will be variation on the project because what it cost. And you need to go and see what is happening there. Okay, that's you don't know a bunker. It's more than 5 feet. And yet 1 month, another 6 months ejuma.
Okay. But I'm saying you have back more questions. Honorable Vidiana Pesoka.
Well, in the first place, yes, sure, sir, Ibrahim Mahama, obi no problem. Me meaning any problem. Sabi o major we be ase into abamano. He doesn't account to anybody. Only answer running the business, the loss of Ghana, no, or so be loss, no. No. Me the abina will be beer, bibi sa abine. Ibrahim Mama. So, Mama for Siko, some more musical, and the woman in Assam. The main issue is say, your parliament, your committee, local government committee, and a minister for local government, or the agreement by, say, you shame, on farm, parliament, I am passing. Na, yen loan, yen fan crack equipment for district assemblies.
That was the intent of the loan.
That is what they brought to Parliament. That is what we approved. Yeah, all local government go near because all the bed district assemblies. Assemblies ne do music abetia na kwambe so na assemblies no. They music abetia because you won't be paying. Why I say the equipment be aba assembly. Assembly sika nyina beba no, you say the kwa kutuaka. Na assembly nko mu nya hwe emfa ro ani ho. Na so abansu be guarantee na the machines nimba omo training nko for more operating machines no for assemblies ya nti yem put the ya twen na mo abeka che so loan na mo approve ya ho machines na ba na say ni say the person ya no nti obi na me a ono su do mo anu hu say equipment say aba na ebae no obi use a odi ni company din abo equipment ne ho ehwehwe mu no sa aban na actual letter di ama no se ye release sa equipment di ama no odia koye adwuma say flash ni ntina e di equipment ama no in the first place aban ka che say obaji approval ye ho so odi kra no manaba no man bedu ye no ontumi nya nipa obe operate equipment no. That's number 1. Number 2, obi abase equipment made me operate amam. Nti mu release mame na me fan ko yedma na mo na mboto fuel. Sa arrangement ni say apart from letter abanchoma sa di pakono. Yehu agreement bia wo so. Number 3, wa ade ne ye odia no nipa no so abaje nipa no baje ye no odi ni din abobo ho onu ananum ade odi din abobo ho a o se ahwe ade bia yira na se be mi ade ne ye media no se ba identification nyem na o se nka me di mi din bo ho anka okra no it will near to your benefit aban de aban assuming say the Ministry of Local Government and I say AME and I say Legma. Any of these assemblies
from who?
They are from who?
Point of correction, Mahama, maybe to help him to make his submission. Equipment, no, not any abide home.
No, German.
There was suppliers.
That's agreement. I know that I have a copy of the agreement. Let me in my car. I can go and bring it to
you. Near a bank castle or moody ear. And a stranger and other friends say emergency buyer. And here, from the German insurance planning. And a papa say, okay, mommy farm is sticker, a sticker. To make sure, say, cast
will submission.
Obis one fan,
will submission. yɛn ni akɔgye loans yɛ cry equipment ɛna equipment na bɛdu nipa na yɛ fa no so kɔgye equipment German company no wɔn de equipment number part of the agreement is we training of one manage equipment no na yɛ fa sɛ emergency aba nti we have to release the equipment equipment no nyɛ ɛyɛ dia Ghana for dia nti sɛ Ghana for the equipment aba no mu nya nipa a one Ghana for be 20 decide sɛ ɛna yɛn kɔ high nkrɔfoɔ no mbɛ operate equipment no
because of emergency.
Two, also you identify obi a so obetu manage equipment nti o release the personal amount. Fine, agreement ben any pana akọ. You release the equipment na man. Number 2, equipment why there? Na den na ma se be yira, me dey ade ma na me so se be yira.
But the question of be yira dey mbem honorable bi amo.
Nipa na eka sa, me dey bin kan bi. Nipa na eka sa me pese yira nti na me di me din abọ ho. And I'm saying, argument in the air. Me, I'm release the idea amount. Now
under strict conditions, how can such machines require bit by our system, sir? Because there will be the number and the
BBA. No argument.
On passing
identification.
That's true.
Identification. On passing, say or the man will be any panel. We are two or they could do burger. What is his argument?
Yeah.
Fine. But who at the end of the money panel? And you know identify the first.
So that says you do.
You know identify the first. And I'm saying what short track in AME. Now when ya obia or prettier, so Badwam more prettier. Now I show him say then he mobile be say AME na ye adwuma. And two says ask him bebano. Now when any name say track na atwa ho no. Apart from all release here no ya gianche no. See him say EMP property no mo dey adwuma. Until say Charles Beba out, the average person, or Doha, and now Chemo, say, EMP for say a mom contact, your mom computer too. Because the EMP for I do more equipment here. Now, some of these things, you wonder why do we even have to spend time this morning talking about this? This is basic governance that we should even waste our time talking about it. So, why are doing infantry change? Say, oh, my, you know, our company, I'm sure, say, the chief of staff instruction that say lead the intentional time release him out. One, and see that, don't forget it. Nipan was certain clout and position. Intina, I release a man fine. Into who ya white means we release the property the man no. Agreement ben am the atoso. Now we catch say insurance between government of Ghana and individual and one bit my insurance. So company no in Ghana phone. Why not see insure property or better say insurance?
Good governance.
Why not insure property now or better insure property no? Because you're the English can acquire property number. I mean, a banker can I go and tell this to the Marines. What happens to GD now by GD? Now, what be a tear comment to be able to say, well, because I want to stone you can go and see. Because it doesn't make any good governance for this to happen. It doesn't. In the deeper side a bit me, I call you say, Mr. Mo personality, move easy.
Ghana no mama. Put a bicycle or rubber bag. Ghana 50 move to any good government.
Alhaji, we have moved forward. Moving forward, the fact that Yenti and Wasikwacha said there's something wrong with whatever has transpired between Ibrahim, local government, the presidency, and then machines.
What has gone wrong there?
But that's why we are all.
What has gone wrong
Alhaji,
there?
He has asked legitimate questions.
Is this the first time government is partnering a philanthropic to come to an emergency? Is this the first time in emergency?
Is it buying our equipment?
No,
now emergency is here.
No, Honorable Biama.
It is the fire tenders.
No, Honorable Biama.
Ghana Fire Service.
There can be an emergency, but there should be guidelines.
Of course.
That's the situation can be extremely urgent. But once a Japanese Ghana for
we have to show
there should be measures. We respect any philanthropist who wants to take but Ghana Japanese there.
When I'm still me end this for. Intina bia omoka say bia I am I know how to use the word. So same way you rakofo no wa ban so na ni nua koje tracks ya. Anka run sakujia be makam say soja for me 2 MPP in face. Wa kan bi wo krom apan. So no attitude ti o. Omo power there bibia o say be defend. Na me say bia I want them to put themselves in our shoes say anka ye ne yero ani Ghana say ya. Ko mbapre we krom ha.
Okay.
I come back to Kromha. No, because I already know about 1 hour and defending that. I don't understand it.
But as a country,
is it how to teach state property?
Whether MPP or NDC, and Ibrahim Dienaba, and yeah, discuss it. The next minute, any other person should be debating about President of France, President deserves to benefit from the proceeds of Ghana. Yeah, well, name due diligence, and then the normal routine of any ordinary Ghanaian.
They are not running the system well.
Should be applied. That's what is of essence. Elijah, I'm sure we are clear on that.
I will. Yeah, I don't see any issues, so I'm not bothered about it.
Okay, all right. 1760. Our text message line. Fabre, Nenji Breaking. We temper. They see what court and not boy kakra.
Well, I'm saying a bit court of crime. So see, we are say assassin. So Sapa, and we are a branch Bonibi, who could assure them. I saw before Kwana, or America. I could transfer them who be tea near Koso. With tea and of Pinitu. No, this spray ho. Kumi Pabe, including on Sofono, and Osaye, a congressman of state. I'm Obama crack or hawk or 2 new swing. Near chair and say, I saw them. Because I heard you been to me deep on it. Because we share her, a Duke of Siada will be a CC and home. Sorry, you are found the best car. The family at them who drive, sorry, them who are 88 years. I could translate here to us. Police church crowd, we are so now. Obviously, those who are visiting us for the first time, no be sorry. Chiano, no matter so, a person, but can I sorry? They be any people who are sorry them. I was here when you say, it's a public place, piano, security, I was saying, money here, some. Because our branch was so, and the first time alcohol. The one a chair and ho, one a chair and say, Hono man paying quite sorry. Your man paying quite, me my quite sorry, hoping. Chief Justice Grana, sorry, no. And so I'm paying for phobia minimum. It's 1, security in here. 2, firearms, I can't. A branch you say, or Koto, Tuno, so brown food, say, you know, Koto Tuno. The Tunia license say, locally manufactured. The day before, not Small Arms Commission. Macassi Breeze, you a walk room of dogs, will be a crabby, Ninyanso, and Yeti. Until we are all at risk. Those are the critical issues of CFFS. Then we come to the gentleman. Of course, you move in if you say, and I can send a bit of Fufro. Fufro a bit of say, Yemremuno. So be Bejina quarter. Ye tea nasem. In fact, no crowd na prosecution. No musu or more quack or jeremand. Monya quack asem. Na branch and asem or court. If you share mono, charge the bono no, Grananka judge no, won't mean the assembly. Inti or more amende charge no, by judging it in assembly, amende charge no, and a summary try no, or convert no. No, in some baby. But Yemremuno, we share criminal offences. Procedure Act na Act 30 na. Ese se judge who di asem na nipa na edi kwedu abono no. Se se nipa na adwimu na ho a e wo se o ma ho kan se ye examine medically. Examine medically a medical report no be che se asem no to aso and I regarding as a criminal lunatic. Enti so ti asem no mu a na pa kra me be na me hwe multi news joy abranche na sentence na wi otikam no ani please for no kwa argument so president na di na ya de no kwa kotum na mo person mo send ambition na no mo action so na se Mandela ti se police ni kan o yes obi na ka TV so yes so mo clip no so Mandela kura ko dem by oba obedi president on the on finance. The guy said, "What shadow on shadow? He manu go through medical examination. He be an dream of one na dream. Judge na ehunu sa judge ndo so no di nkomo no ade a waye na adwen se obedi bone nti o me mfa ne nko medical examination bia nti no a or try ne ho na wa sentence no issues ne bebre sometimes obi o do court no ni lawyer kra ye pe lawyer ma no lawyer no die no bo anya te se bia oba be hwetwa agye o boa me edi asem no tinye legal aid. The guy, they be a conformist will be follower, like I say, or be charged, you know, at the end, Bonnie Cross, a papa. But the main issue is the lawyer, as an officer of the court, is to assist the court to arrive at a fair judgment, to assist in going through a fair trial. Tiwa na ham kakra say na abranti enye obi ama no anka na asem. 2 asem kase say Attorney General cry for mambem because first degree felony no, if you even prosecuting it has to be on the authority of the Attorney General. Nti na me dim say omo ba be ka check court say emre mu no yentimi fa na into more than 48 hours. The court yes so asema ye di ne abai ye hwehwem ehwehwem nwie nti ma ye ho kwan ne ensan fa ne hye ho ne ye hwehwem menim say bia court no pin ya be ya akwako docket be akwako to Attorney General ni wa hwehwem ahu charge kra o se ye de bono wa hwehwem ahu kwan o se ye de fa so na ya hwe say abranti no nkwa akwa na adwin sa de hu ana so wo ngofo a one tontuo no man. Right. Yeah, tontuo krom ho a de na ehwe so de tontuo. All these things are a very critical issue. Unfortunately, no. Enya ho kwan nti because eno na I say konkodam 10 years. This is kra no. The person ehun say charge ben ya de ball no. Because arms and ammunition charges me share mrem kakra no. There are 3 areas kra
maximum.
Yeah, but 3 areas. Be or what? The first degree felony. I just obey to up to 25 years. Be or crime is demeanor. Just by amount 3 years. Maybe once a second degree felony. But what she say NRCD 9 na the movie suya. Just an only to come beyond 5 years. With my fine 1,000 penalty units. Yes, amount 5 years. Until as we speak no. So I'm passing a mandate charge na ya mandate call charge ben. And so charge na mandate call no. Judge no cry no one who to me. All these are issues. Right. And it can happen to anybody.
Okay.
But this is how far I can go with this matter.
Right.
Thank you. Very legal issue. Now, lawyer Kasavia, who am I to?
You are allergic.
But
special advisor on Obiabasa.
But you see, the problem is Ghana lawyer for no. A politician now a prominent person. Be a muka prominent. Kobia or human rights phone command storage. I mean, she said, "Will be crowd volunteer say or Bible."
Lawyer sorry or court. No can I say
apart from that, Mrs. So far since in I'm going to sacrifice to go and do a pro bono. So that my not gonna for about Simon. Because Obi and him no MPP, Obi and him no NDC. He's a nobody.
I seen hero rolling.
And the hero rolling. Because
you already
no, it's very valid because since yesterday lawyers be brave. Akasa. Hey, just say why are they about the fast and your papa? But mintis Obi Akasa.
Nanya I didn't need 24 hours cry. I don't know how I see.
And I may say MPP you see the number of volunteer lawyers are best or say or more at the state of education.
Politician or no so president and go for DH.
Oh my education okay said and say terror there. It can happen maybe I also do here. Very, very serious. But the way Abanta Nike is squared. I'm not happy with it. Oh, fair try, very, very important. Our human right. Whoever it is, fair try. Now, Rebecca, you bought my penny for the indictment. Be now, among for the day, among for say, Antina no myself. And I call you fine, you know. But I quite an ordinary person there. I was expecting the judge, like he said, at least you remind him for some time, 2 weeks. Then inquire profile be, inquire the profile to aid, not just because of this particular incident, but future. Ebia sabi Mr. Ko, Ebia Seboka Haram for being a ebe uro okomain mo, and almost sheda pushua. Ebia, you see, I'm not in shame. You can decide that won't be, he's not going to open up, won't cooperate with the state security. How can you get what you want? Secondly, so we no masema. Any doctors, but sabi, as a normal being will not speak that way. Court to say himself, court to so once obi back court, nase sabi who suspect, who judge, who suspect say now you know you're not sure about his state of mind. The best thing is to refer him for psychiatric evaluation. We mean my enemy say offense no, very serious. Because we don't know what will happen to this country. Because then the first thing you look at is opposition for now reprisal attacks. It can change this country. But at least that individual's liberty and right, we have to respect it. Okay. You see, I'm more than Kutum without any profile. What if it comes out that what have we done as a people? Intermediate, I'm appealing to those human rights lawyers, say they should try and then go to the aid of this gentleman. Man, yes, say a politician, an MP, make I say present about over 30 volunteer lawyers, radio presenter, who have volunteered to represent him at Parliament. Now you see 30 lawyers have volunteered at Parliament. They were coming. Representation.
Okay. A check what who picture me say Rasta for by the Baswara. We are the woman.
New Patriotic Party in the news again. This time there's a conditional clause for 2016 about to our Ebasho. I almost say 2016 elections will be peaceful if only, and the only no. And yebehwe ho asem e de aka yemkwaba eba ebedi nkomo. The opposition New Patriotic Party says the only effective way to ensure a free and fair elections in 2016 is for the voters register to be reviewed. Major stakeholders have called for an independent forensic audit of the voters register, which, in their opinion, is ridden with anomalies. So, the General Secretary granted an interview and speaking on point blank on a segment on Eyewitness, the General Secretary of the NPP, Comrade Japan, reiterated those calls and tasked political parties to take the opportunity to push for a new register. Mr. Japan said a review of the register will not be a bad idea. The registration exercise gives only those who are 18 and above the power to register. But the party's General Secretary recalled that in the lead up to the 2012, the Electoral Commission published in the newspapers the photos of underage people who were on the register and continue to be on the register. A quotation here. There were clearly underage people who were in the register in 2012 and who are still in the register. He further pointed out that in that same period, there are many districts districts where the registered voters were more than the population of the districts. This register is flawed, and I think it will help us. Having a new register does not inure to the benefit of any political party. This gives us a fresh attempt at doing what is right. Honorable Biamwa, if we court 2012, na maka bisi ene e just say maka kusi abatu obrese nsai bia amba
Well, me that's no man. Me that's me nyina yi tum se register na de to aba. Ya nya agya tum se be ka bi ma me ka bi de. So akwan no so a no se efa. Fie na bia se to aba say assembly o say MPO say president o. Ahyehyɛ constitution ama ho kwan. Na ebe kan so first time ya register the biometric na any time. Na ebe kan kwan so as usual Ghana bibia ye na last minute registration na akasa so ebobobo so to the extent to say about 2 weeks to elections you were afraid of fair park meeting no I na Adom o chiche wo ono ase ye hwe nipa na wa Adom no ono di onim se sankofo nyina they don't qualify to be on the register now so untumi hwe obi anim nka se bi wadi 18 na oni 18 nti che akodu court no nya proof answer na we free na abato na ben pa ama kofokura kasa ho se na register IC ne de kwa akoto aba we abato na election petition bear mu you share that chance if you register no me hu se ade emu bi kai ba ne anim se saa na tie ne anim se enye kakra bi kra na so widespread me ba hu video toddlers ye pia mo ki mu so mo register me se me hu video me show so me tablet so ni kra wo me se wo ma ye kan so mo nye registration kra omo se mra o so mo nya de tini easy for mo ye adwuma ne yin kra no enam sika sem na ye register ne no e very short to the sense say speaking to some experts so no verification no vote about because of problems with the registration omo ye registration no omo ka no kra omo nya akombe register nkofo foforo because they don't want us to blame their machines but the question is those who are operating the machines easy staff no we had not taken the trouble to train them one day 2 days yes you train a cooperating machine no obedu yes be work a simple command and went to Mahama election day by nkofo bre ko jam machine ho yes udin wo so unsane ntimi mfa bi wo kra so when ntimi amfa e so we ntimi fa ana we ntimi fa kopim se be 5 ni na eno kra no ya operating yenti binu free mu e ma be kaya e can say ye san to aba kra the following day baby ho instructions kra say omo a machine fa omo nsa no omo nsa line ba ko omo a machine ntimi amfa omo nsa no omo nsa line anka mremu pa de omo anka machine ntimi amfa omo nyina no o san ka omo kofie ye wa fa ja no akogina court kan say odi kura na o mahene obi ani mokuru mo bana nsa amfa machine be de aka so onko fie na obe na to but the root cause no registration and see a limited registration easy for chance say because me true unquestioned as part of the registration no na mu bi no demand ne efen deduplication is say or we register no so nya system bia utimide hwe kire say nipa say we are multiple registration because in the course of registration abranti be a chain go register 15 times so it's another person
atimota ho
well register 20 times no so this back clip ni na ho because that 70 which means people could do multiple registration. The next step was to make sure they are cleaning deduplication. Yeah, court assembly who say, hey, we share a population, and any piracy, a war register as well. Not just assemble. The census, I just say, you could even say it's almost 100%, above 18, a register, which is not true. Be a few, be more, may vote the crime in Libya. What I say? If we limited exhibition, Elizabeth registration, and saying, easy for another trans or invited political parties. Registration can carry 72,000. And the PA by say, my double registration. 72,000. And the ground, on the cost and go more. And I'm can't say, prosecute, say, go out register or inchi. And so 10 days in the best no. No, be do a crown as I register. There are 3 scenarios. 1, do you maintain the existing register with all its flaws are in I accept it? 2, do you have a mechanism or the be audit register? Ama obi so say the register there what cleaning and now do you do a fresh one? Now on the implications. But first one there. I get to say, we were also part of customer AC. We were for Jan was on the crown. Or no, was what it's growing here, register perfect. My no boss, and see, register assembly. You will also parry. First day, no. No person can register everything. But you be anyhow, I feel a jay cassa. My name is said, near the channel, I'm on one whom body on one answer, Benvona who said, the cassa. I didn't find anymore. Bottom line is say democracy so my who better you whom into you in about to I better soon ya when ye to abani we are a mamuno so can be my what and I home to. But the first step no say a better abani in I to say one my so and share by so my own will say moon crow mine ye more mine. Sango for any day, quiet. Afasu a you.
Okay.
It's immediate to conclude. No, I know as I speak. So easy through discussion. No, we are looking at scenarios, even the cost implications, and then the long-term benefits as to whether they should opt for cleaning the register or doing an entirely new one. The discussion must go on. I don't want anybody to see it as party A against party B. We're easy in any moment. We'll be at me chain adwin. Yeah, adwin say easy. Nti the General Secretary letter or train. I thereby come and give on say a very comprehensive, very articulate. Baby, we have a chino kasa anyhow. When you register, no more in your register of your name, this is a banana on Casasa. Maybe so be a being an West Bonnet because your trainer and one watch.
All right.
I expect to say, Electoral Commission, but fly pack. In Bobo, what is the way forward? These are the implications. Say, Niveti Maya, say, no, so, say, no, settle. Then we move forward. When per se, let's try to so, as a MPP so mope, NDC do almost mope, Adana ope, Adana mope. Any party be any answer. Obi anche na adwin. Yeah, the issue that.
All right, Alaji.
Very pathetic.
Pathetic.
Very pathetic.
What I've submitted and answer what MPP.
No. The subject matter. Very, very pathetic. I know what you're supposed to say. I don't know if you can say me. What did he say? So let me come here. How about MPP?
Weak opposition.
Was it there?
Weak.
They are very, very weak. Atani for say, untumi sure there.
Untumi sure on your man because okay chirinya.
Okay chirinya. This is what they are doing.
Ombelusu dada intima mumfa meshebe.
Debbie. My advice to them is they should listen to former majority leader Ibrahim Edu. No Kasai. And Papa no ni kasa so umbe tie no asopamwa e ba bo mo nye register. There is nothing with our electoral process in Ghana.
Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. Hey. There's nothing wrong. Canada, Supreme Court ruling on electoral matters. Troy, justices of the Supreme Court of Canada, said there is no perfect election in the world. You can never get a perfect election. We have run 6 elections in this country. MPP supervised 2. We had a change of government from NDC to MPP. We had a change of government from MPP to NDC. Why this fast? The same register, the same process, We move from opaque ballot boxes from ID card without pictures to photo color. It's nothing wrong with the register. Of course, I'm pretending I don't know what they are talking about. Say, fake microphobia shouldn't have been there, but they are there. But if they are there, people now this and CBP. That's what I'm telling you. That there's nothing wrong. Anybody who has found his name there, I cannot sit here and say, "Oh, Kokotuama, my party now, or Kokotuatiam." That's the first place. The truth of the matter is, register no. First of all, on basis of argument, a flaw. Say, here the number in the register, or you compare your population here. And then when you hear other countries are, it's more. We have 25 million, so we shouldn't have more than 50% who are eligible to vote. And so and so. It doesn't make any sense. Every country has got its peculiar environment. Ghana, one of the problems we have, and it will continue. Let me even make this point. Omani, I can tell you, say a new register will have more than 50 million voters on that register. So what would you do then? I'm telling you, the same NDC MPP are going to push the toddlers and the minors to go and register. So why are we wasting our time? And then we see a Baba register. We will have more than 50 million on the register.
Parties now instigate your moment.
No, why am I here? I call it 12 years, 13 years. Why am I pushing? Any CPP, any PPP, any NDC MPP. But still, we still have a mechanism to check and then remove these things. Automatic, mechanical. You can do it. One of the ways of doing it, anything about your voter register, your friends say, your baby voter register, almost exhibition. Apart from that, register no, NDC, more agents were MPP, more agents were almost all the political parties. Law, Mramam to me, say if you think that somebody is not qualified to vote to register, fill a form. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's much ado about nothing. Oh, that is it. Because you have electoral processes, a inbuilt mechanism to check every wrong. You fill a form, go and challenge. Even after Nippon call, we register we cry a trade. And now because before we go into 2016, but district level assembly elections, I'm sure they might even exhibit the voter register. You still have the opportunity to go and challenge. You still have the opportunity to go. The truth of the matter is, MPP, you are not united. You are not battle ready. You are not ready for election 2016. Ibrahim, I can't. That is your biggest problem. And yet, voters register. Some voter register, Yana, Mudi winning 2000 election, 2004, 2008. Nana Kufa lead in the first round.
Biometric, in year 2012, you use biometric. Biometric is council did Nana baby.
I'm talking about general. Says electoral commission no. Omo register no omo company. And one 82 about it. And as far as they are concerned, Omuche said they don't have any problem with the register because Omu mechanism to always clean the register.
MPP.
Electoral Commission. Yes, that's their position. They have nothing wrong. So,
Electoral Commission.
Say, yeah, Baba Tuaba, Omu di register in my party, yeah. Yeah, Kokuta, agents. So what is this noise? Is it because you are in opposition today? We saw certain things when we were raising. You said there's nothing wrong. In Ashanti region.
Are we the ones to say it? That is why
Ashanti region.
Electoral Commission in charge.
Over 100%.
Ashanti region.
Ashanti region.
And I'm considering.
Inshia, Inshaso, Manshia.
Maybe I'm a coffee who got maybe I'm a it's almost to improve.
Among 4 to about more than 100%.
And the Electoral Commission accepted here. Electoral Commission about because these are the records. You want anybody to challenge them?
Most area constituencies in Ashanti region. 2008 election. Unim Electoral Commission, they be almost say election no dear vigilance any problem. Who could have registered for the ground? That's a one year vigilant. And the vigilance should come from those two leading parties.
Why? I'm going to talk about Okroma.
Because they are perpetrating this illegality.
Okay.
All the problems we are having with this so-called NDC and MPP.
Do you know PPP's position?
No.
PPP. Mumunya and registration near Batokan.
I was here when you were making your DMA to make your decision.
I want you to know that government and MPP
that's the truth of the matter. And me say it is not too late to correct it. Because you have the opportunity to go and challenge. And in that case, on one say Ghana ha yemra enye retroactive and muka say retrospective. Only
now Hana can retrospective as well.
Me tell at the time the people register, once you have not challenged, so when you're 12 years old, he's qualified.
Oh, that's not the law.
What is it?
That's not the position of the law.
What is the law?
Sir, all the fraudulent, dubious means the register. You can be challenged any day.
If you are not challenged, what are you?
And then what makes you think that everybody 12 years
if you are not challenged, what is it?
Say who ne? Say who the 12 years?
If you are
easier.
what was
doing for?
Say what?
So you see, don't bring that legal and so you see, it's flawed.
In as far as you have not petitioned, you have not challenged.
You're illegal.
Oh, no, that is not the law. That is not the position of the law.
What is the law? Tell me the law.
What kind of perspective as a minimum? So about the cancer. Or more, we used to National Health Insurance card, the register, you know. As at the time when we register, that was the law. It is so doing as a Nippon used to say,
Mr. Obi,
Supreme Court made it clear. Say, health insurance card, no. Yeah, because I check your Ghana, or Ghana, and on a respective, but yes, I will use to follow them. The register,
that's what I'm saying.
That is senior journalist.
That's what I'm saying.
You are supposed to educate people. You can't be now. Remember, I was a bit trained.
And I'm saying, Mr. Wabi,
I was a bit trained.
Mr. Wabi was a lawyer. I won't pretend to be one.
Oh, but tell you are.
Obia, the GMO register, there's a challenge, Bia Amba.
Or illegal.
That is not the issue.
I'm asking you.
Your point you said.
I'm asking you.
We'll be at the 12 years.
You are telling us. You were telling us the toddlers have registered. You were telling us you saw.
And they are illegal challenge. If you are
challenge.
But Allah is challenge illegal.
And I was doing I don't know how to clean it.
Alaji say.
I don't know how to clean
it. So long as you don't raise the challenge.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying that in reference to the point you made there. Who video, who's toddlers.
But who raise the issue there?
Toddlers. And some of your toddlers cry once they have registered challenge, you cannot sit here and try to rewind the law on them. You can only do that if you can go and challenge you and you're automatic. Mommy tells us we are lawyers and you're automatic that we challenge you obia. You have to go and with evidence.
But I know this. It's not for you to tell me.
So I'm saying that the process is there to clean the register, help the EC, the two.
But what do they qualify for? A whole re-registration or just clean it?
Indeed, so all kind of more letter or more document to the EC, EC, president. What do you call? Debbie. EC compose a committee to reform. Go and look at their letter to that reform committee. Document. They talk about cleaning of the register. They didn't say new register. Almost say cleaning register. No.
Oh, yeah, sure. What kind of year there?
Me say, I am telling you. You are telling you. You are part of the EC MPP electoral committee. Almost see. They want the cleaning of. They didn't talk about new register.
Now what is wrong with it?
New register. Today you are bringing another new demand.
Let's educate Ghanaians.
You are bringing new demand.
There more be contract is on registering with biometric registration. Part of it, they say, a duplication.
Dear Mrs. Charlotte say, request for a new voters.
And yeah, we may say near Troy or document parties who can and say Omuko share ECS committee.
Yeah.
So reform. Funny input na MPP the coin. New register was not part of it.
Why? You don't know what you say. Analysis is
why? What I tell you? Okay, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I said prove me wrong.
Next week,
next week. Please Google it. MPP document. If you want Google it now. I'm telling you that
voters register for Bianca.
MPP submit reform to reform committee.
Okay. So in the midst of that,
what they said, they were talking about cleaning, including the cleaning of the register. They never talk about new register. All of a sudden, Nana Kufuor started say, yeah, register for fraud, and there's it was not part of your agenda. And I'm saying that there's no need. We can clean this register without making a new one. At the same time, laws no Emma Quine, anytime Bia, Adichi Bia, Nasa officer, Aquawe, and is not, he or she is not qualified to register or to have his or her name in the register, we can remove it. Omuya exhibition, you can't tell me the moon from Mra. So what is the issue? The issue is go and unite your party. Your party, no, Senate, no. There's no way you can go into this election and to make any impact. That is the truth of the matter. It is about the differences between your flag bearer, your national officers. Settle this matter. Move settler. MPP is MPP. MPP. Omu agents. Ghana. All the.
I understand you. You are playing the devil's advocate. I understand you.
You are not qualified. And I said,
but maybe say more how with the this more how with the say assembly commission about to
when young people are some you ask them that make canon say we were out way nowhere has it been written say you should belong to a political party, but it's your right to vote to decide who should run this country. What you are saying. And who was our right now? I see a more very equal opportunity to exercise that right. And the outcome, you're two baby the base, or saying na edge to say, wait there, let me be the move fine. Na nipa Ghana for pen only. That is all. You don't have to be MPP or NDC to exercise this right. There be American people for say, the Munyaya. Ye register, ye trouble, and agents win here. Other now with the vigilance, I excuse. Say, media, my register, no, my biara, well, I never vigilance, yes, you are, media, and you are the mountain. Yes, I want a demand, and you are the mountain, say, Shanna, obi a so se obetwe ni din bia watwo na abato du so watwa kwato na ba
osefata
na yaba adwuma se koye na fe omo di 10 years 12 years na odo makoto abom so a uya abeka che se menya vigilant ansa na abato na akoyi into obi ya independent candidate no ni agency John is Ghana nya MPP ni NDC so ya yes sir Ghana nya MPP ni NDC who na aba adwuma say ye don't come and put the burden now on me say una wan give la didi me na akọ so Supreme Court the quite judges now
so assistance
every judge said the system is flawed every judge omo majority omo minority omo nyina kan say isi nyomo adwuma yi na isi adwuma mo nyeni na kofa nsem nyina aba judge bia kan judge ba kokwa di wan kasa
I see
nti we shouldn't sit here and create the impression say ya ma adwuma say ye ya bo ho ka election aba ekoto sika who are 1/10 all the revenue that Ghana Revenue Authority collects. After quite a or soon on vigilant. I don't know. Uma contract is key. Contract is key. Vigilance where? Who got to about 2 years? Where are you going to?
In as much as all the independent candidates have been position.
Mr. Who asked the
try we become baby.
Who call baby? Who put in a home and kind. Now, so what results? Would the advance will be inside? Do you expect this man? Why any meaning and what try? Well, my contract and say, any biometric verification. I don't know one fan can say there should be deduplication. Our party for no BRT will be or him.
Okay.
Why don't one fan count? Until the 2 million be Gusua. Was me a count.
You better lock here about fast. Our number is 0243201244. But yeah, PJ Muno. Probably Brett hearing. Doomso is getting worse, not for a bad reason, because
not for a bad reason.
Grid replace or over.
They don't have any. I don't pay. The attitude and Madam Morty Joy. A friend, Papa, and a person machine.
Yeah.
Also, the young can be generation, a generation in bar. You'll see a transmitting. There is a machine in a person replacing. We have 45 minutes, 1 hour. Be a doing any idea. How is doing so Western for a good reason? It's not Western for a good reason.
No man say it's not going to Western.
Okay,
it's not going to Western.
Okay.
What is the yes, you
December 2014. And yes, so you don't go in. Yes, when you know, my pain said, do so. I had a hard pain. When you are, yes, so
my is not going to Western.
Deadline, move.
I was it.
After 8 hours,
or 2 hours, what you near Omukai,
2 hours.
I said, a boy, the tear, Omukai,
I had a man's penny.
I didn't know I was playing.
Omukai said,
near Omukai, okay, you see now. They denied that story.
But see, I didn't charge of generation.
Almost denied that story. Say almost say Doomso is going to West because almost Baba Ejimobi. They have already started the job. Almost replacing equipment. Some of them are of age. Apart from that, so almost introducing new modern equipment into the system. And for the safety of their workers, so a bus of Ejimo substation here, they have to put that place off until my Ejima. No man can say Doomso is going to Western. Say they are going to put off that substation off so that to protect the state because they have to replace equipment and not just repairs, replacement. So that's what they said. Oman can say Doomso is going to Western, and I can assure you that timetable now. That timetable now. Dr. Comrade Komaya, I believe him because I know what they are doing. Oman. Very simple. The biggest problem I am not doing so air fuel. Fuel either say issue and I say gas supply. And I say crude. These are the 3 key issues. Generation there any problem. Now fuel for the generation and a problem. I call some dam as well actually. I can assure you that by September, October, November, it will come back. I'm my best feeling is by the grace of Almighty Allah. Secondly, gas, no, Emmanuel, For example, Atuabo, because ship no FPSO compressed and I say for almost 3 weeks now, and the gas is not coming to Atuabo for them to process it to supply all the Western enclave. And Oman stop production. And then I was just reading the news. Said they have fixed the compressor. So gas is going to start to flow to Atuabo. It will take some few days. Ebeba, all the generators at the Western Enclave. Nigerian gas, for some time now, so I confirm. It's about 140 million. I confirm. And also Ebeba. All this. We have over 3,000 megawatts of power. The highest we need in Ghana is 2,000. So what is your fears? So what I'm saying is, Nyomuye no, and yes, Obi na aka. One, the gas from Atuabo will come. Two, Akosombo will get refilled because I feel that's the way. He doesn't want to feel that the reason why Omo say abani boka too much on mine. President Kufuor time, what we were doing, we say, now you VRA by buying them shipload of crude, because most government departments, yes, light bill, into electricity, the VRA car. So what the government just do, they will give them $50 million worth of crude to help them to power. They say, I cannot, Abai cannot continue to give. That is why Senke will crude now. Can be them. Gas. And can they gas? And let me tell you, with these three fuel by September, October, nobody will be talking about doing so. I'm telling you.
Women's soccer, Farah Saturday qualifies Black Queens in Cameroon.
Oh, now, so it's obvious to say a bubble boom, my side there. Okay. A new issue. Maybe as my card with Yamicas. I don't do Bejano. There's 8 hours in Guy. Don't do that. Mama says so. Anybody? They are very share MPP new platform. I win debate. What to me? They be also to me. Debate to me. They be host here by. They be no more find. And I'm telling you. Any argument? Obiabasa. Debate. He is sidelined. Now, where what is happening to this country? Where the kind of mansions that ever is it the country that is declining? Mansions. Where the building project ever for Ghana? What to be that? Doctors go control and say when you are a guy. Where the kind of roads? The kind of roads are ever 12 months. Okay. Ultimate kind job 600.
Ghana Commission. Go to be kind. The number of towers. And then we have over 200 towers in Ghana. Now see,
anyway, what's it? Ghana egu.
Oh,
sum kabi. And as obi abasa.
Sum kabi. Ghana is sum kabi.
Okay, we just see. Jamie Fatchlambre. Ah, I don't talk about baby.
No. Obeda Samuel continue party. Enu kwa mu wini. Obeda Samuel continue party. How latest picture na ba? Latest photo no.
Omo send him picture.
Oh.
Alaji you careful. Who zoom here to us? Yesi.